we now interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you this special broadcast.
Greetings, fellow citizens of America. This is an address from the Office of the President. With the growing threat of the Communist Soviet Union, we must inform you of what we plan to do to protect the free world. The communist system is a threat to everyone's personal liberties. Already, it has oppressed half of Europe, stifling it under an iron curtain. But we have a plan. This plan is to prevent the communist threat from ever spreading onto free soil. We have decided that we will use any force necessary to assist free countries whose liberty is threatened by its oppressive system. Already, we have succeeded in numerous areas to repulse the Soviet advance. In Berlin, Stalin attempted to crush the freedom of the West Berliners. But with our aid, they threw off the communists. Over the course of a year, Stalin kept his troops in place, but eventually he retreated. We protected the freedoms of those people, although many soldiers... Although many soldiers died to push back communist advances in South Korea, we managed to turn back the tide of Soviet attack. We even managed to gain ground on the initial border between democracy and communism, winning another victory for freedom. Although the Soviets launched an attack on the Western Hemisphere by placing offensive missiles in Cuba, our strategy of containment allowed us to neutralize the Soviet aggression. We pushed the Soviets until they withdrew missile systems from Cuba. Before they even became operational, we saved the free world from communist expansion. The plan for containment has reduced the temptation of communism in the free world. We have bolstered our allies against communism and defended the freedom of nations across the world from communist tyranny. We, as Americans, are tasked with fighting oppression and tyranny. Since the founding of our nation, we have opposed those who would threaten liberty, and we will continue to do so until communism has been fully contained.
So, Mr. President, do you believe the Soviets will strike again?
If they do, I believe that the free Southeast Asia may be under the greatest threat after the attack of South Korea.
And Mr. President, do you think communism will ever reach the United States?
The American government would never let that happen. We would stop it well before it could get anywhere to pose a serious threat to America and the free world.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
Yes, thank